Yeah, I never missed a weigh-in. But catch me 30 minutes later, it might be a different story. That's just being honest. First and foremost, I never looked at my career as an individual. And I told people this plenty of times that if I wanted to be an individual, I could have pursued track and field and shot put because I was pretty good at that. I've always prepared to be the best I can be because of my teammates. I had the best teammates I can possibly have. So not only did they make me great, but in return, I wanted the same thing from them. So thank you to my teammates for pushing me to be great, to be a leader. I will always have memories of just conversations that we have, things we did together, tough times, fun, hard, the daily grind, getting prepared for questions, what Bill's going to ask, have no clue what it was going to be. But he forced us to be great, and that's one thing I always look back to and said it was the reason that we won a lot of games, and it was the reason we was a tight-knit group because Bill forced it on us and without knowing. So my teammates made me who I am. After playing 20 years of football, 13 of those years in the NFL, I'm finally calling it quits. From a game that I truly, truly, truly love, game that I was committed to, game that I was dedicated to, a game that I gave all to. I'm calling it quits. I gave this game everything I had day in and day out. I was 100% committed and dedicated to being the best I could be. There were times I would wake up 4 o'clock in the morning just to work out. It was times I would be at the stadium at nights working on something and we'd run into cleaning people, coaches that were working on game plans, whoever. I would run into these guys. Sometimes we work out together. I always found time to improve not only for myself but for my teammates. I always wanted to be the best player and the best teammate I could possibly be. I couldn't expect the best from a guy next to me if I couldn't give him the same thing. This game is so demanding, and you have to work to be great. You have to sacrifice a lot, and families as well. But it have to be done to get to the top of the mountain. You have to do what the next man isn't doing. When people sleep, I try to work. Have to always suspect your job was always in jeopardy, and that's what I did every day. There's always a draft. There's always someone that's stronger. There's always somebody that's faster. There's always someone that's more intelligent. I approached every day as my job was being taken. The more I played, the more grind it took each year. Now it's to a point where it's taking a toll on me mentally. Grinding day in and day out. It's not the physical part. Physically I could play football for as long as I want, I believe, and I truly believe that. But mentally it comes a point where you think waking up, what you have to take your body through just to get warmed up. You don't get younger. And over time it took a toll on me. I never shied away from grind, not once, never. I never shied away from nobody. I never shied away from competing. There wasn't a match that I never thought that I couldn't win. I was a true champion. I believe I was the baddest person on the field at all times. And that's how I handled my business. That's what kept me driving. When I was drafted the season before the Patriots won the Super Bowl, I took it as the New England Patriots just won the Super Bowl and they drafted me. And I took that as a challenge. I said, you know what, why would a Super Bowl champion that's already a good organization, already a good team, take a chance on me with the 21st pick to help their team. So obviously it was something there that they saw in me that can help this ball team be better. And that challenged me my whole career. Needless to say, my rookie year I won a Super Bowl, so the monkey was off my back. But at that moment, I was challenged. I've always tried to find small things and any little thing that can always motivate me, to always make me drive and grind and take my game to another level, make my teammates' game get to another level. I always found that. Day in and day out, I found little things that give me the edge that I can bring to teammates just to get them on my level. If I'm thinking someone that might need a pick me up, I found those things. To my family and friends, thank you for the sacrifice over all these years. I know a lot of times was rough with the career I had, but I think at the end of the day, it was worth it. Mr. Kraft, RKK, Thundercat, whatever you want to be called, thank you for giving me the opportunity to live out a dream plenty of kids dream of. I was 4 when I told my father I wanted to become who I am. And thanks to you, I did exactly what I wanted to do.